Welcome to What's Niggling Me. Today I'm going to start off with somebody that doesn't niggle me, but I just started looking into. Ben Lamm. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he's an incredible person that I've never heard of. He's a billionaire. I got no water. See how fucking raspy my throat gets here. Ben Lamm. His occupation, they say, is a serial entrepreneur. Oh, here's a lighter. Ben Lamm. Ben Lamm went on Joe Rogan to reveal to the world that he has brought 3 dire wolves back. Game of Thrones type wolves. He's brought back 4 red wolves, I believe, there. And he's also created 36 woolly mice. Woolly mammoth genetics on mice. So this guy's a software guy. Sold his first company while he was in university at Baylor. Sold an e-learning company. This guy became a billionaire by inventing companies, becoming founder of companies. This guy's real interesting. 3 hours. I was taking notes. This guy's interesting. The tech this guy's working on is what Walt Disney hoped for, I think. Walt Disney froze his head in hopes that he can be brought back to life. And I think this guy's tech is the way to bring back this guy. This guy's tech makes me more worried than Elon Musk's Neuralink. Because I think the first functional humans that get Neuralink and they crank that bitch up. When you got Google in your fucking head, if we think the elites it's unfair now, it's about to get a lot more unfair. Now I've known about CRISPR for a long fucking time. But this guy's got teams going around the world, searching around the world for prehistoric, for just DNA. Animals' DNA. All of them. This guy has been tasked with creating a biobank. All the DNA of animals in the world. And extinct ones if they can find them. In permafrost, and maybe if they can get them or get any DNA out of tar pits and shit like that. They need to collect DNA. This guy's on a mission to collect DNA. But, like Joe Rogan raised numerous alarms, like that this tech's in China's hands is mine. China, North Korea, Russia, Turkey, Iran, any powerful country, Israel. They're going to make super soldiers. They're going to make elite children. Now, it's one thing to be able to remove sickle cell anemia from your DNA. It's another, removing cancer, like heart disease, removing, I don't know what the capabilities are, but with the capabilities, they sounded very cool, but also scary. Morals and ethics. Now, this guy might have some good morals and ethics, but lots of rich people don't. It was incredible listening to this guy. Because that was the main reason he went on there. That first company was the e-learning company. He sold it. He sold a bunch of companies and got to be a billionaire and have fun with animals. Hypergiant was a company he had. Colossal is the animal company. He can clone. This guy can clone. He can take the whole DNA strand, pick out things, add things in with AI. Ho ho. The world's about to get real scary. Ben Lamm. Hypergiant, the company which develops artificial intelligence products for the likes of NASA, GE Power, Apple, and Twitter. Now X. Yeah, when this guy was talking about making shit for NASA, I'm like, whoa. Software for satellites, I think he was talking about, for the Defense Department. And I'm like, and that wasn't even the intention of him being on the podcast. It was about, we got wolves, basically. We're gonna bring back the woolly mammoth, and we got mice. That was the main purpose of him being on there. And he mentions like his past companies, and I'm like, whoa, NASA? And then he mentioned the CIA, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This guy's trusted and smart, right? Like that means he's got Conversible, where he sold Conversible, I think, too. And that was like those fucking chatbots that you get when you try to get customer service. Conversible, AI-powered conversational platform. It allows customers to create intelligent, automated response flows through conversations in any messaging channel or voice platforms. Oh, maybe it's not one of those nice. It's AI conversation you can use. It's pretty cool. It says Budweiser, Wingstop, Pizza Hut, TGI Fridays, Sam's Club, Shake Shack, Whole Foods, and 7-Eleven use. That's just some of the platforms that use that guy's company that he made. Now, this Chaotic Moon company, it was confusing to understand. This is one of this guy's first companies, I think. One of them, 2010. This was a big company. I had to do some real reading here. So the software. Chaotic Moon was reported to have many projects for high-profile clients under NDA. Some of the brands they're known to have worked with include News Corp, Microsoft, Pizza Hut, Fox, CBS Sports, I don't know what Sanrio is, Betty Crocker, Starbucks, Best Buy, Groupon, and Discovery Channel. This guy's got what the people want. They're known for their creative innovations. They created the smartest cart, a smart shopping cart capable of following the user around the store, making suggestions for the grocery list and meal ideas, keeping track of allergies, and allowing the user to bypass the checkout line. The company also creates Tech Tats. Now, this one was fucking wild. Never heard of this. An exploration into the use of skin-mounted components and conductive paint to create circuitry that lives on the human body in the form of a tattoo that has the capability to collect, store, send, and receive data. Chaotic Moon has created 2 fitness tracking apparatuses, Fitcoin, which I've seen Fitcoin on the crypto exchange and didn't know that it was part of this guy's one of his companies. Or for Chaotic Moon, one of his companies. Fitcoin, which paid the user for their workout in Bitcoin. And a fitness tracker for wheelchair users that also gathers data that can be used for terrain mapping. Other notable projects include Sentry, proximity sensing headband, blue eyes, a camera-equipped drone mounted to the roof of a police car that can take off and record an encounter, and a motorized skateboard that goes up to 32 miles an hour. Created 2 games, one for the Oculus Rift and one for PC. Yeah, this guy, wild. Tech tats. Like, what the fuck is up with tech tats? Definitely going to be looking into tech tats. I heard of such a thing in China. I've never heard anybody mentioning it though. So we're going to be looking into tech tats. What are we at? Ben Lamm. What an very interesting human. He seemed like a nice guy. Oh, but then he's got fuck. Or do you need water? This guy, this is why they should have never been banning plastic straws. Someone was gonna figure it out. Ben Lamm is figuring it out. Ben Lamm figured out X32, a microbe that is capable of breaking down various plastics in as little as 22 months while leaving behind carbon dioxide, water, and biomass. We've been trying to figure out what to do with all plastic because it doesn't degrade. And now we have Ben Lamm has figured it out, and he says that it's going to be way quicker. I think that's 2024, April 2024. That's a year ago, 22 months. They've already sped it up a ton. I forget, maybe 22 weeks or something like that. Pretty cool. Going to be able to get rid of a lot of the plastic that we ship over to China instead. And they put it in the landfill. Ben Lamm. I was glad I clicked on that podcast. I was pleasantly surprised about Ben Lamm. Interesting person that I got to do more research into his stuff and keep up with him because he's pretty smart. And maybe I've seen a picture of him before. He looked familiar, kind of. What else is going on? Oh, asked a guy that's from Ghana yesterday, if they're building infrastructure in China, and he said yeah, or if China's building infrastructure in Ghana, and he said yeah. So what I'm reading is true. China's been setting up shop all over Africa. True. Fucking Bibi Netanyahu, man. Meets with Trump and everybody at the White House. And fuck, is it annoying? I don't know what they're gonna do. Gotta get those Palestinians out of there. Trump wants that. He called it real estate. This guy called it real estate. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Don't call it real estate. It doesn't sound good. It sounds real fucking bad. Mark Carney. I'm a little over halfway through the book, and it is so brutal. It's so brutal, and I'm at I'm at climate change, and it's so painful to listen to. He keeps constantly talking about 1.5 cent to something. Can't think of what it is. I don't know. Maybe like he's trying not to get it like 1.5 degrees hotter or something. But he fucking says in his fucking statistics, China basically doesn't give a fuck. There's a ton of other countries. They don't give a fuck. The only reason they do this climate shit is because of the control our governments have over them. That's the only reason a lot of them do it. Because they gotta. And it fucking stifles their fucking country. Why the fuck Africa has to do any fucking green things is beyond me. They shouldn't have to be abiding by any fucking mandates. Mark Carney, if he can, and he's even said it before, I saw an interview or a sit down, whatever the fuck it was, and he said he met with politicians to influence them for companies he worked for. Great. That guy ended up being our fucking prime minister. And I see probably a good amount of Chinese influence is going to be going on. Chinese influence. Our country is a disaster. Canada is a disaster. Mark Carney says he's going to give CBC another $150 million, even though they already give $1.2 billion of taxpayer money every year. Our state-funded propaganda gets $1.2 billion of taxpayer money. The citizens of Canada have to pay for so much bullshit. Hormones in kids. No minimum age requirement. It's a gross. It's a gross. We're living, and you know, Mark Carney's book is called Values. It's called Values. And he knows in that book. I got a ton of screenshots again. I will put together. There's a lot of parts I have to go over. It is so difficult. Mark Carney's book is so dull. I can't wait to look up the reviews and almost his like what his marketing was for the book. I'm gonna wait till I'm finished it so it doesn't influence me at all. It's so boring. It's like it's an education on banking. It's painful. He loves climate change. Mark Carney loves climate change. And he was talking about, right when I got pretty close to being finished, more later today, I'll get through more, but I got up to, he's talking about, for example, mandating car manufacturing companies like an EV mandate. This is 2020. Talking about it, he was talking about it when COVID was going on. This guy was a huge fan of how New Zealand handled COVID. One of the most authoritarian fucking insane policies, them in Australia. And he was pumped about how they handled it. Control. Mark Carney is about control. I don't like what I hear. He's so boring too. Who is that book for? That's what I was thinking today. Who is this book for? This is so boring. Fucking painful, seriously. Gotta try and figure out this. I'm gonna, I, I'm gonna look through this stupid Paris Climate Accord. He likes it. He loves it. He loves it. It's brutal. The new eugenics, though. What this guy's working on for animals will be used for humans as the new eugenics I could see in the future. Not even like in the very short term. Someone will be using this for wild purposes. I'm thinking of the craziest humans. This guy was talking about they can create artificial wombs for humans. I don't like this. I don't like the road it goes. It was a joke before. But we're just gonna kill families? We're just not gonna have families? The human race isn't gonna have families anymore? Is that what it's gonna come to? We're just not gonna have families? Seems pretty sad. Seems like our societies are going through a sad turn of events where we just disband the family. And Carney talks about it. I screenshotted where he talks about something. I probably wrote something about it, maybe? No? Maybe I didn't. I had a bunch of shit in here. Okay. What do I got in here? I think this guy mentioned that he felt that there were multiple strains released from the lab. Not just the one that we all called it, and then it mutated and mutated and mutated. This guy said, I gotta watch it again. I believe this guy said that he felt there was more than one strain that got released. Very interesting. Joe didn't catch it, I don't think. Yeah, Walt Disney is gonna be pumped. Coming back sooner than expected, I think. And then I'm curious who else has their DNA stored. Hundreds of people, maybe thousands of people. But I know hundreds of people do. Some full bodies, some heads. This guy was talking about, cloning through blood cells. Pretty interesting. So it's non-invasive. I learned so much, and I got so much to look up and learn. With this synthetic biology. In-Q-Tel. This guy said he worked for In-Q-Tel. Huh. Yeah, very interesting. Oh, Jillian Michaels had Candace Owens on. Fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. I can't wait for them to have another chat. Jillian Michaels, I know she had her brain, she's awesome. And I know she just learned some more interesting facts. I'm hearing about an Arctic Silk Road that will be more lucrative than the Suez Canal. China's on a mission to become the number one in the world. We fucked up. From what I read, when Canada, in like around the year 2000, when we just started free trade, we let China produce all of our goods, all of our pharmaceuticals. We just got rid of all of our factories here, and now we don't make shit. We have to depend on other countries, just like the States. But here, it's a joke. We don't have a fucking oil pipeline. We need to have an oil pipeline across the country. I'm nervous about Jeff Bezos buying TikTok, getting that TikTok shop. Just doesn't deserve it. You don't deserve it. Gobbling up everywhere you can get goods is a dirty game. I do not like that monopoly. Someone better fucking call that out. Jeff Bezos creating a monopoly. That's some Bill Gates shit. I don't like that. I don't know who should get it, but Jeff Bezos shouldn't. I heard, don't know if it's true, I heard Justin Trudeau spent $81,000 in a year for groceries, which is fucking insane. I believe Mark Carney had business out of Bermuda, so he didn't have to pay taxes. Mark Carney didn't have businesses in Canada for a reason. I can't trust that guy. Not one bit. He sucks. Oh, what a horrible book. Values. What else is going on? Ben Lamm. Very interesting human. It snowed again today. That niggles me. Keep my eye on the Palantir stock. It will definitely recover. I don't know here. The UK, that's what it's going to look like here, in my opinion. We get another Liberal government. If we get Mark Carney really likes control. Mark Carney talks like Tim Waltz, Kamala's VP or whatever. That loser, she was trying to get in there. Oh, what do you know? A post. Scientists have brought dire wolves back from extinction after 10,000 years. I think 13,000. But, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. This guy's gonna bring... This guy can pull an animal's DNA, see what makes it able to eat poisonous things, and then insert that into another animal that would die if it ate it, and now it won't eat it, or it won't die when it eats it. The tech. I'm like, holy fuck. This guy on the stock market? Oh shit, no, he's private companies for sure. He's with the government. See if any are. I bet you that podcast blows up. Suppose I better post this then, eh? But he was pretty fascinating to me. I think just private. He's a private guy. Totally makes sense. I think you're money hungry if you go public. Colossal.com. This guy's smart. I'm just gonna leave this as a tab. Because that guy is intelligent. Let's check anything over here. Crypto. I think it was a great opportunity to be buying some more. We could have made some money yesterday already. Netanyahu, man, fuck that shit. I know Bill Ackman is waiting on. What's Bill Ackman doing right now? That's what I want to know. And what's he talking? Because I believe he manipulated the market during COVID. So I bet you he's trying to do something dirty right now. Candace Owens on Jillian Michaels. Recommended watch. I think I'll be back Thursday or Friday. My brother's in Georgia, but he's gonna try and phone in. And if you want to understand how the government works, how tariffs work, Tim Dillon's last episode. It was pretty awesome. Deuces.